All right, gamers, are you ready for a deep dive? We're talking blockchain gaming, and we're going straight to the source, DappRadar's February gaming report. And let me tell you, things are getting interesting out there, especially when it comes to Layer 2.
Absolutely. This report is packed with insights, but what really jumps out is that Layer 2 gaming activity just exploded in February. We're talking a surge of over 20,000%. That's just insane.
20,000%. That's like going from zero to hero in a single level. But here's where it gets kind of weird. The report also says overall blockchain gaming actually dipped last month. So how does that even make sense?
Yeah, it's definitely a head-scratcher at first glance, right? You see a 16% drop in daily active wallets across the whole blockchain gaming scene, down to 5.8 million. But then, boom, Layer 2 comes in and just blows everything out of the water.
So what is it about Layer 2 that's got everyone so hyped? Why is it defying the trend?
Okay, imagine you're playing your favorite online game, but everything's laggy, transactions take forever, it's like wading through mud. That's kind of what traditional blockchain transactions can feel like, slow and expensive. But Layer 2, it comes in like a supercharged network upgrade, making everything smoother, faster, and way cheaper. Lower costs, higher speeds, and suddenly the whole gaming experience just feels, I don't know, more alive.
Okay, so Layer 2 is like this magic potion that makes everything better. Sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But who's actually using it? What games are out there right now that are really showcasing what Layer 2 can do?
There are some really cool examples out there, but one that I think is doing some truly innovative stuff is a game called Age of Dino. They're not just using Layer 2 to make the game run smoother, they're actually incorporating artificial intelligence, AI, into the gameplay.
Wait, AI dinos. Okay, you gotta tell me more about this.
So imagine dinos that learn and adapt, their behaviors change based on your actions, making each encounter unpredictable and totally unique. It's like every time you play, you're facing a new challenge. It keeps things fresh and engaging.
That's insane. I mean, we've all seen those games where the AI is, kind of dumb, but this sounds like something totally different. But is this just a one-off, or are we seeing real signs of growth across the whole Layer 2 gaming ecosystem?
Oh, this is way more than just a one-off, trust me. Look at the numbers for gaming NFTs, for example. We just hit $41 million in trading volume, and get this, the Immutable X platform is handling a whopping 72% of those transactions.
72%. Wow, they're like the kings of the NFT trading card game. But it's not just about the games themselves anymore, right? It's about owning pieces of them.
Exactly. It's like owning a piece of the action. And it's not just limited to in-game items either. We're seeing this trend spill over into sports NFTs. Platforms like SoRare and Crixage are racking up some serious numbers. Think about it. 659,097 trades and $7.7 million in volume. That's a whole other ballpark of NFT action.
Okay, so we've got the games, we've got the NFTs, but what about the money? Are the big investors seeing this potential? Are they throwing their weight behind it?
Oh yeah, they're definitely taking notice. Investments in blockchain gaming are through the roof right now. We saw a 243% increase in February compared to January. That brings the total investment to a staggering $55 million.
$55 million. Okay, someone's got to be paying attention to this, but here's a real question. Where's all this money going? Is it just a quick cash grab, or are they building something that's going to last?
That's the key takeaway here. This isn't just hype. It's not about making a quick buck and running. A massive 92% of that investment went straight into infrastructure. We're talking about building the foundation, the servers, the tech that's going to support this whole blockchain gaming universe.
So they're not building a house of cards. They're building Fort Knox for the future of gaming.
Exactly. And that's a sign that they're in it for the long haul. They see the potential of this technology, and they're not afraid to invest in its future.
All right, so we've got Layer 2 exploding, games getting crazy innovative with AI, NFTs are hotter than ever, and the money's flowing in. But where do we go from here? What does the future hold for this wild world of blockchain gaming?
Well, buckle up, because things are about to get even more interesting. We're talking about bigger games, better infrastructure, and deeper integration. This is just the beginning.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. What kind of bigger and better are we talking about? Give me the juicy details.
Okay, first up, AAA studios, the giants of the gaming world. They're starting to notice the potential of blockchain, and they're getting ready to step onto the field. Projects like Marble X and Beamable are attracting serious funding, and that's just the tip of the iceberg.
AAA studios joining the party.
Yeah.
Now that's a game changer. I can't wait to see what they bring to the table. But hold on, what about cloud gaming? How does that fit into this whole blockchain revolution?
Cloud gaming is about to level up in a big way. The game company, for example, just raised a cool $10 million to focus on low latency cloud gaming, and that's a huge deal. Imagine playing those massive, graphically intense blockchain games without needing a supercomputer. It's going to make the experience so much more accessible and seamless.
Low latency cloud gaming. Okay, for those of us who aren't tech wizards, what does that even mean? Break it down for us.
Imagine this. You're in the middle of an epic boss battle and your connection lags right when you need to make that crucial move. Frustrating, right? Low latency means lightning fast response times, no lag, no delays, just pure, uninterrupted gaming bliss. It's the ultimate power-up for cloud gaming, especially when you're dealing with the complexities of blockchain transactions.
So basically, cloud gaming is getting a massive speed boost, and that opens up a whole new world of possibilities for blockchain games. It's like they're removing all the barriers to entry. This is getting me hyped.
And remember that AI we talked about earlier. Get ready for AI-driven gameplay to become even more mind-blowing. We're talking about games where the characters and environments react to your choices in ways you could never predict. It's like stepping into a living, breathing world that evolves alongside you.
Hold up, we're talking about AI that can create stories and challenges on the fly. That's some serious sci-fi stuff. It sounds like Layer 2 is not just the future of blockchain gaming, it's the future of gaming, period.
That's the takeaway here. This isn't just a fad, it's a fundamental shift in how games are developed, funded, and played. Blockchain technology is bringing new models of ownership, community engagement, and even game design to the table.
Okay, so I get that this is huge for the gaming industry, but what about the average player? Why should they care about Layer 2 and all this blockchain stuff? What's in it for them?
It's about empowerment. Imagine a world where you truly own your in-game items, where you can trade them freely, and even earn real money by playing. That's the potential of blockchain gaming, and Layer 2 is making it all possible.
Okay, I'm starting to see the appeal. It's like taking the power back from the big gaming corporations and putting it directly in the hands of the players. That's a pretty compelling argument, but let's be real, the gaming landscape is already super competitive. What impact could blockchain gaming really have on the industry as a whole?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? We're not just talking about a new genre of games, we're talking about a paradigm shift.
Yeah.
Blockchain technology introduces a whole new set of rules and possibilities. It's like going from playing on a flat screen to suddenly being immersed in a holographic world.
So we're talking about like a total game changer, not just like a new coat of paint on the same old stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It's a fundamental shift in how games are made, how they're funded, even how they're played. Blockchain technology is opening up all these new possibilities for ownership, community engagement, even game design itself.
Okay, so I get that this is like a big deal for the gaming industry, but what about the average player like me? Why should they care about Layer 2 and all this blockchain stuff? What's in it for them?
It all comes down to empowerment, Imagine a world where you truly own your in-game items, where you can trade them freely, maybe even earn some real money by playing. That's the potential of blockchain gaming, and Layer 2 is making it all possible.
Okay, yeah, I'm starting to see the appeal here. It's like taking the power back from the big gaming corporations. And putting it directly in the hands of the players. That's a pretty compelling argument, but let's be real, the gaming landscape is already super competitive. What impact could blockchain gaming really have on the industry as a whole?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? We're not just talking about a new genre of games here. We're talking about a paradigm shift. Blockchain technology introduces a whole new set of rules and possibilities. It's like, I don't know, going from playing on a flat screen to suddenly being immersed in a holographic world.
Whoa, okay, that's a pretty wild image, but I think I get it. It's like we're on the verge of a gaming revolution and Layer 2 is leading the charge.
Exactly, and here's something to think about as we wrap up this part of our deep dive. What happens when those AAA gaming giants, the ones with the big budgets and the massive fan bases, what happens when they fully embrace blockchain technology?
Oh, that's a good one. We talked about them kind of dipping their toes in, but what happens when they go all in?
Imagine iconic game franchises, the ones we all grew up with, but reimagined with blockchain integration. Think about owning your favorite character as an NFT, one that's truly unique to you. Or think about in-game economies that are actually run by the players, where the value you create directly benefits you.
So it's not just about playing the game, it's about being part of this living, breathing ecosystem where everyone has a stake in its success.
That's it. It's about shifting the power dynamic, giving players more control and ownership over their gaming experiences. And with AAA studios bringing their expertise and resources to the table, the potential is, well, mind-blowing.
All right, so let's zoom out for a second. We've covered a lot of ground here, from the explosive growth of Layer 2 to the rise of AI and the entry of AAA studios. For our listeners who are maybe just starting to dip their toes into blockchain gaming, What's the one key takeaway you want them to remember?
It's simple. Layer 2 is the future of blockchain gaming. It's making the technology more accessible, more efficient, and more fun for everyone. So if you're curious about exploring this new frontier, keep your eyes on Layer 2.
It's been an incredible journey exploring this exciting new world with you, and the best part is, this is just the beginning. Who knows what mind-blowing innovations await us in the months and years to come.
One thing's for sure, blockchain gaming is here to stay, and it's going to change the way we play, connect, and experience games forever.
So for all you gamers out there, keep exploring, keep innovating, and most importantly, keep on gaming. Who knows, you might just be part of the next big breakthrough in this revolutionary space.
And that's a wrap for our deep dive into the world of Layer 2 gaming. We'll catch you on the next episode.
Okay, so we're talking about those mega hit games, the ones we all know, but with blockchain tech built right in.
Exactly. Imagine your favorite character, but you own it as an NFT. It's yours, truly unique. Or think about the in-game economy, but it's actually run by the players. The value you create, it goes back to you.
So it's not just playing the game. It's like being a part of this living, breathing world where your actions actually matter.
That's it. It's about giving players more control, more ownership over their gaming experience. And with these big AAA studios bringing their expertise, the possibilities are just, well, insane.
All right, so we've covered a lot of ground here. Layer 2 exploding, AI changing the game, AAA studios stepping in.
Yeah.
For our listeners who are just starting to explore blockchain gaming, what's the one thing they should remember?
Keep your eyes on Layer 2. It's the future of blockchain gaming, making everything easier, cheaper, and more fun for everyone.
It's been amazing exploring this new world with you, and honestly, this feels like just the beginning.
It is. Blockchain gaming is here to stay. It's going to change how we play, connect, experience games forever.
So to all you gamers out there, keep exploring, keep pushing the boundaries, and most importantly, keep on gaming.
You might just be part of the next big breakthrough in this gaming revolution.
And that's a wrap for our deep dive into the world of Layer 2 gaming. Catch you next time.